Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Beatrice Ajayi. I'm an artist based in Glasgow in Scotland, and here on my channel I like to share what I get up to in my art studio. And today I've just been tidying away and trying to make some of the spaces a lot neater, a bit more organized. I started this actual cleaning up of the studio quite a while ago and it has taken me some time. It was always quite cold in here, but today I've managed to still feel comfortable and warm, and I've really been taking my time going through details, putting things away. I actually had to go into both the shops in the Edinburgh branch and also the Glasgow branch to relabel all my products because I was updating the way that I label my items there. So I will show some of that on the side as well, of like the, what it looks like after I've done that. But yeah, I have been really taking my time to organize myself this year. There's going to be quite a few changes coming up, and I wanted to be ready and organized to get into all the things that I like to do in the studio. So I've basically created different areas, what would I call them? Yeah, different stations to be able to work away in the studio. So I'm still continuing to tidy that. There isn't really anything else. Whereas I have been working also on some artwork in the upstairs studio, in the guest room, still going with that, working on some oil painting as well. I have one oil painting here that I worked on earlier last week, so I'll show you that one. So let's just hope I don't get it on my clothes. But here is this piece that I've been working on. And I really like the way it has turned out. It's very bright. In here might not be so bright, but it's a very bright piece. And I like the landscape in the background a lot. And it is one from another painting I had before. I had that swan already in the image, but I've put that there as part of the stag in the painting. And yeah, there are a few things coming up this year, a few changes. And I wanted to be able to prepare myself for that. Just put this down carefully. So yeah, I'm packing away things, organizing the studio. At some point I will show you a studio tour once it's finalized and everything like that. But I'm just going through and working on the spaces. Let me see if I can take you around with me a little bit as well. I could turn you around. I don't have my microphone on. I should probably have done that. But I'm in the studio right now, and so I thought I would just share what I'm doing in here with you. So this is some of the spaces. This is going to be the desk where, wait, let me turn you around so you can see this better. So this is the desk area. This is going to be where my computer comes back to when I bring it from upstairs back down here. I just need to hoover the area, and then I think I might do that. I might bring it in so that I start organizing the space the way I want it to look. But yeah, so this painting I have had for a while. I've been tempted at different points to paint over her, but I feel like it should be a memory of what I've done in the past. I really like her quirkiness. I could work more on the eyes, I could work more on the lips, but for now I'm just going to leave her like that. I might change her in the future, but I feel like a backdrop of her behind my computer would be quite cool. So I'm going to do that. I might have to take my hooks that I have on the wall off the wall first before I finalize bringing my computer down as well. This is a painting that I had, and I've gone over it with some more mediums, and I'm going to work on it again. But for now, I just have it here kind of stationed between this desk for my computer desk and another desk I have on the other side, a flexi desk that goes up and down, and I want that to be my recording area. So I have like these tools here that lean over to that table. I've got my ring light in here as well to make sure I get enough light so that I can record. So if we just come around so you can see what it looks like on the other side, but I need to tidy this up as well, put these away. Some of these brushes will stay here because they are going to be used for whenever I'm filming and painting, like downwards and things. Let me just see, is this connected? I don't think it's connected. Oh, it is. The ring light is connected. So this ring light will be facing this way and highlighting this. I think actually, if I can find it, I did film a drawing session I had on this table actually, just to test out what it was like from top down. But I have them at different angles. I can also add my camera onto this as well to get a different quality of footage. But yeah, I bought some more of these lights for the studio. So these are smaller ones, but I'm gonna station them. I think that one will stay there. It's just to make sure there's enough light in the studio, because without it, it is very dark. Let me give you an example. If I switch this off, can you see the difference? It's very dark, but then you can see the warm glow on the other side. So these lights, I wanted this year to make sure I have enough lighting in here and I can film in the different parts. Let me just turn it around again. So yeah, that is what I've been doing. It's still just tidying, putting some of the artworks up. Some of these at the top are actually oil paintings, and I wanted them to be able to dry, so I've put them up so that I can't touch them or anything like that. And they were part of canvases I had prior, where I had other paintings in acrylic on them, like a kind of a landscape. And what I've done is I have added the stags to that piece, to those abstracted piece, and then hopefully I'll get them framed at some point to take them into the shop. So I really like them actually, the way that they look. I should have some more light facing this direction as well so you can see them better, but I really love the way they look. They are really exciting new pieces for me, and I'm looking forward to creating more in that kind of process that I did. Collaging, using like inks, using acrylic paint, layering in so many different ways, and then at the end of it using the oil paint as well as part of the process. So it's been really exciting to do that. I really have been playing with my oil paints a lot more this year. I want to get very comfortable with them, so I am making the process easier for myself to use them by creating spaces that is going to be comfortable and easy for me to access them. So to have them out already and be able to use them. So I've been doing that in my upstairs studio, and I think I'll take you up there right now just to see what I've been doing upstairs, and we'll leave this area for now and we can end there in the upstairs studio. So let's go upstairs. So we are back up in the bedroom in the guest room studio, and I have different pieces laid out here on bed, carefully laid out, because these are also like the ones downstairs that are the oil paintings as well. So I have these here that have been drying for a while. I'm going to test them. I think over a week they've been here, so I need to see if they're mostly dry. Sometimes I mix in the medium, quick dry medium, but I don't think I did that with those ones, so I'm giving them a little time to just to dry for themselves and not touch them. But the same again, there was like collage pieces in them as well, and let's see what else. Let me see if I can zoom in. So there was some collage pieces in them, acrylic paint, ink drop in as well, like kind of like drips, ink drips on it. Different things I used in this, flow acrylics, and then once those had all dried, I used the oil paint on top to get a different kind of like effect as well. So I've been painting a lot of different things in here using oil paints, being very careful about it because I could get those, like messy in here. I painted this girl as well. I will show her to the side of this video as well, to this vlog. So I painted her as well with some oil paint after some collage. Let me see if I can get closer and a bit more refined. Yes, so I got collage butterfly there, added some more of the inks underneath, and then oil paint on her as well. So I've been doing a lot of that. Oop, just dropped something. So these are more, actually what's fallen over are these here, and they're more canvases that I want to work on. Older paintings, but I'm going to see how I can bring this character out on this piece to something I like a bit more, like today's work that I've been doing. This one I did a while ago as well, and I don't feel like this boy is clarified enough, like he's not very visible, so I'm going to go ahead and work on those two at some point as well. Here I have my oil paint covered on the desk, and so nothing just randomly falls on it. And I've been working on this piece. Let's see if I can get my camera correct. I've been working on this character. She might be a bit dark on this here. I'm going to move her over. Hopefully she's a bit brighter on this. So I've been working on this character. I actually used my projector here to get the image onto a piece of paper that I put on my wall here. So I've always wanted to be using my projector. I haven't been doing that, and I'm going to start doing that this year a lot more because I just want to get the painting down and done. So more collage work, like from my tissue paper here that I've put a little bit into this one, and also a little bit in her hair here. And then, yeah, I might do some honeycomb in here with a stencil or something. So I've put some oil paint down for her face, and I really love the way that she's looking. I was adding some more oil paints yesterday to bring out her shape a bit more so that she's a bit more visible, and pushing some of the colors back because there were some darker colors around her face so that you can see her face a lot better. I was working on that, and I'm really enjoying it. I don't know why. I think what it is I've learned from using the different mediums is this. There are stages where you want to be quick, you want to be dynamic, you want to be experimental, and you want to be kind of compulsive in how you use the mediums. And that's where maybe the inks, like watercolors, inks, splashing paint around with quick dry mediums is appropriate. And then when you want to take your time to put the final details, I think going into the oil paint is the best way to do it. And that's why I'm understanding for myself, because I was able to get all these different effects with the quick dry mediums. And that's what I have, like another one here that I still to paint on. So this was like a whole range of abstracts that I worked on with different medium scraping tools some time ago. And so what I did was exactly this piece. I then did the projector over that with whatever image I wanted to use, and then worked on it to get to this point. And I'm going to do the same with this one as well. Think of an image that I want to use and go ahead and project that onto this piece. And that's the way I'm going to be working. I want to be able to have the freedom to have this chaotic experimental stage with different colors, and then to pull it back and actually make something more strategic and interesting with that. So it doesn't have to be a portrait. It could be like my owls. I might do my owls. I might do my stags on this as well. Different things are going to come out of this, and I'm looking forward to it because this is the most that I have pushed my images in this info. You know, I know about this process, but it's the most that I've actually pushed it. And also I love the fact that the bee that I added here, which is like from this tissue paper, really worked. So I love the way it looks, and I might add some more colors to it again as well to bring it out, but I love the way it looks. It really showed up on this piece, and it's kind of going to be all this processes of learning what colors work with things. It's just going to be a lot of fun. So on this bed I have oil paintings, I have abstracted pieces that I've put a layer of gel medium. Put a layer of this gel medium so that I can then use the oil paint on it. So to make sure that there's no kind of like areas where it's still just the paper, I put the gel medium on to seal it, and then I'm able to use my oil paint on it. So I've moved my table to this side. That's the computer I'm going to be moving downstairs in that corner. So I've put my table on this side. I had it by the window, but I couldn't access it properly. It's all about functionality as well, and having your tools ready for you to use, and so many things. So these are different mediums, like my acrylics here, flow acrylics here as well, like other ones that I'm using. See if I can get this to be clearer. So flow acrylics, and then different tools here for scraping and scratching, to be able to just work on the pieces in different ways. and I'm really enjoying myself using all these different tools. So this is what I've been getting up to in the studio. I still have my brushes here on the windowsill, ready for me to use. I have some more pieces and things in this corner here that I'm going to be using as well. I need to tidy some of these areas because, and that's what I was doing downstairs so that I can know what to bring downstairs. If I tidy it, then I'll be able to move these. As I work on them, I can take them downstairs. This is also, let me just make sure I move this and don't get myself in trouble. These are also other pieces I've worked on in oil paint. So I created these birds. Let me put it down so I can focus in. I created this bird some time ago, and then I went in with some oil paint to lighten these areas to bring them out a little bit more. And I've got like quick dry medium in them, so they should dry pretty fast. I added more glow in the middle in between these birds here because they had the yellow already, but I used oil paint on it, so it's got more of a shine on it there. So once those are dried, I can put them in a mount and they are ready to go. So it's just been basically having fun. Looking at all my different abstracted backgrounds. There was a time, some of my older videos on here, you will see when I was using the collage butterflies and gluing them in. And that is what I've been doing. There's some here again. The butterflies collaged into this. So the same idea like for the bees, and I wanted to put a butterfly in this, but I decided to go with the bees. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I am going to turn you back around. So that is what I have been doing, just having fun, making art pieces. I'm really looking forward to seeing where this piece goes. Let me see if I can find somewhere that hasn't got any oil on it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where this piece goes. I really love the way she looks so far. But what I can do is, like, sometimes I work on the pieces and I can leave them alone, let them dry for a while, come back and look at them and think if there's something else I want to add to them. But it's going to be so much fun this year. The amount of experimenting I'm going to be doing is going to be ridiculous. So many ideas. I have my jelly plates that I use to make different marks on my pieces as well. So many things of mark making techniques that I'll be putting into the background of my art pieces and really enjoying, then adding my characters on top of that and my extra storytelling on top of that. So much fun. And that's what I've been doing basically. So I just thought I would share a quick video. I have been replacing these videos on these days with older videos and trying to still share something with you, because some of the weeks, as I said, I've been tidying downstairs. I've been focused on working, so I haven't had necessarily things that I've been filming because I feel like that was all interrupting my flow in my creativity and in my options of being able to choose the direction that I want to go. Because sometimes I'll have an idea and I might try it or start it and then think about something else of a reason why it might not work at this moment, or maybe I should stick with a specific series, because I'm quite haphazard in the way I think about things. And so I'm trying to start planning specific ideas and batching them together so that it will make a lot more sense when I'm sharing these videos with you guys here on the channel. But yeah, a lot of things coming up, and we'll see how they go. I'll share that with you in the future videos as well. But yeah, for now I am going to go. Thank you so much for turning up, sharing. This video would be awesome if you share with other people as well, and if you like it, or subscribe if you haven't subscribed before as well. That would be great. But let me know if there's anything you think that I could do to share with you guys on these videos, because I just get on with it. I just paint and I just create, and sometimes I'm not necessarily thinking of, you know, a specific topic to share with you guys, because I am just creating. And that's, I think, the fundamental thing that I like to think about, is that my channel is for you to be inspired to just follow whatever thoughts of creativity you have yourself, just like I'm doing, and to make the fun in it while you're going along. There are no rules. You can just decide what you want to do each day, what you're in the mood to do, what medium you want to use, what topic you want to research or try out. So yeah, I just think do what you want when it comes to creativity. And I am kind of doing that, but at the same time, I want to be sharing the process and the progress as well. And yeah, and then also when I'm selling some artwork as well, I want to share that joy with you because um, in the shops where I am, the sales are going really good. And there was a customer who contacted me recently because she wanted to buy two pieces from the shop in the Glasgow shop. But yeah, she picked those up, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you so much for every sale. I'm grateful for every sale. And it helps me because I create so much to make room for more stuff. Because if not, I'll be drowning in artwork. So I'm grateful for when I do sell them and they go to someone who really appreciates the story. And yeah, and so I'm gonna go away now and stop talking. But I really love the way that these have turned out. I really love the colors. And I will see you guys next week. Do enjoy a moment of creativity if you get a chance. And please do subscribe, as I said before. And please do also like as well. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Bye for now.